In our last video, we discussed the limitations of Western drug medicine in safely and effectively breaking parasite life cycle. Well, are there alternatives? The answer, happily, is yes. And some of those alternatives have proved both safe and effective over the course of time. There are many herbs which have been used in various countries around the world, in some cases for thousands of years, to not just effectively kill parasites, but break their life cycle as well. Please read through the article, How Common Are Parasites? You'll find it featured on the slider just above me on this page. Then read through the section on herbs. There's a link to it in the main index at the very top of this page. There you'll see articles on the most effective anti-parasitic herbs, their history of use, and the latest scientific understanding on each one. It's important to note that there's no single magic herb that can be used to address all forms of parasites. Parasites are varied creatures. They can be as small as a single-celled organism, an amoeba, or they can be as large as a tapeworm, which, by the way, is one of the largest invertebrates known to science. Even combinations of 2 or 3 herbs are unlikely to be as broad-acting as you need. But the right combination of herbs can actually work with your system and stop parasites dead in their tracks. And what if you weren't suffering from a parasite condition all along? Well, that's okay. When used properly, herbs will not hurt you. But if indeed 95% of all people are suffering from a parasite condition at any one time, it's pretty likely you'll see benefit from such a treatment. But now we come to perhaps the most commonly asked question of all. Is there a way that we can avoid coming into contact with parasites altogether? Is there a 100% surefire way to make sure that you never catch parasites ever again? Well, tune into the last video in this series where we'll answer that question and discuss more on the role that parasites play in the world around us.